Hello again, and welcome to another video. So I wanted to talk about something that we, or I, can be it's something that it's easy to forget, something that's easy to be distracted of, and that is how each moment, each nanosecond, we are reborn again, and how also each moment and each nanosecond we die. And it's this infinity of being reborn, dying, and being born. And each moment is a birth, it's a death, or maybe I should say it's a death and it's a birth. It doesn't matter. So sometimes when we are really absorbed into whatever is absorbing us, and we forget that every moment we have another rebirth. We have another chance. We have another. And when we are maybe in some kind of difficult situation, or maybe we're suffering, something is making us suffer, and we're too consumed by it. It's nothing lasts forever, and by that I mean neither in a good way or a bad way. It's just the way things are. It's always in a state of change. It's always in a state of transformation. It's always in a state of dying, birthing, rebirth. And it's really easy to forget about that and to be absorbed by certain things, maybe things that don't make us happy, maybe things that we are really attached to. And and the nature of things that, you know, that they're always in transformation, always in change. It's not like it's a bad thing that, you know, things are gonna always change, or things are always gonna nothing is gonna stay the same. And this is, I guess we could say, this is a perspective, a superficial perspective. It's just a surface level perspective, but in reality, nothing really changes. And that is because the essence itself is always the same. It's just, it changes form, it changes shapes, the way it looks changes, but in reality it's always the same thing. And maybe a good analogy for that could be the ocean and waves on the ocean. The ocean is always, there's always waves, there are always different shapes, different patterns, calm one day, maybe stormy another day, and it's always in a state of change. But in essence, the ocean, the water, it's still it's the same water. Even if it evaporates, it somehow comes back to the ocean. It's the essence is unchanged. And so yeah, so whenever a certain manifestation or a certain change happens that we don't like, or maybe making us suffer, it's always good to remember that the essence is always the same. And by that I mean, you know, what can we say about the essence? Is it like something good, something bad? What is the essence that is always transforming, that is always changing? And we can say that essence is us, that essence is you, that essence is me, that essence is everything around us. Because in reality it is. And it's not something that we can describe, or it's not something that we can put a form for it, because it's formless. It takes on form, but in itself it's formless, and it's pure. And there are so many names for it, you know, like God, love, the universe. There are so many names, and it takes on so many forms. And I feel like we can touch on that essence when we become still, when we stop for a moment, when we become quiet, and instead of looking at shapes and looking at forms, looking at what's behind, and start looking at what's behind, and always when we connect back to that essence, there's always infinite peace, there's infinite love, there's infinite forgiveness, there's infinite acceptance, there's infinity of everything. There's infinity of what we choose. What our heart really desires. It's always present, and it's always there, and it's always here. And when we're really too involved in the world, and when we're really distracted by the many forms and shapes and identities, it's easy to forget the essence of it all, and but when we slow down, when we stop going after things, when we let go, when we surrender, it shows up. It doesn't show up, but it's because it's always there, but we can finally see it, we can finally experience it and connect with it. And it's in the moments of surrendering, and it's in the moments of letting go, and it's in the moments of accepting, and it's always there. We just need to let go, surrender, and it's always there. And it's like, you know how some days maybe you go to sleep and maybe you weren't feeling very good, but the next day you wake up much better, and nothing specifically happened, but it's more like it's kind of nature's way of letting go. Is resting, is stopping, and we connect back to the essence, we connect back to our essence, and we like take a fresh breath, a fresh breath of air, you know. And we don't need to sleep to reconnect with this stillness or with this peace. We just need to let go, we need to surrender, and we need to allow ourselves to see it. And once we do, it's so healing, it's so beautiful. And it's in the moments of looking out the window, maybe drinking something you like and just like not thinking about anything, just looking at the trees, looking at the sun, listening to some calm, nice music, not thinking about anything, not distracting yourself, not paying a lot of attention. It's letting go of attention. And yeah, it's in these moments we really get the understanding of being reborn and also dying from the dying of everything that's maybe making us suffer, and also like the birthing of love and space and healing. And it's really important to have these moments, because without them it's like so much constriction, too much it's like being really pressured and constricted, and tense. And once we let go of this tension, let go of this pressure, let go of everything that's making us, it's like pushing on our, like something heavy on your chest, and then you let go of, just let go of, and you can take a breath, you can take a good breath. And it's always there, it's our essence, this peace. And this is a reminder for me, for you, that it's always there. And it's only a matter of connection. It's only a matter of allowing yourself to rest, allowing yourself to see it. And yeah, it's always there, it's always here, and it's the infinite. It's the infinite. And in essence, it's you, it's me, it's us, it's everything. It's the infinite. The infinite love, the infinite peace, the infinite miracles. And sometimes it's really easy to get distracted by the forms, get distracted by the shapes, and by the thoughts. But once we let go of that, we can connect again to the infinite. And yeah, this is what I wanted to share today. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah.